Charean, I'm going to get right to. I mean, this segment's about the rookie you're most looking forward to seeing this year, and for me, there's no question. It's Kyler Murray. I'm fascinated by what he may be able to do. Can he run circles around NFL players the way he ran around college players? And also, I have a sense of fear, almost like a parent being afraid of his son playing football, because I worry that he's so little. And I don't mean that as an insult. I just worry about him because he's going to have some big, nasty dudes chasing him around, and he is not very big.
Yeah, I'm not sure our segment shouldn't have been called Rookies You're Looking Forward to Other Than Kyler Murray, because he's obviously number one on the list. As you said, we want to see what this guy can do in the NFL, because he did it in high school. I saw him play in high school. He did it in college. Obviously, I saw him up close at A&M as his freshman year, and then what he did at Oklahoma. Now, he struggled a little bit as a freshman at A&M, and so there's going to be struggles his rookie year, too, and he's got to be able to overcome those struggles that he's going to have at points this season. But by all accounts, this kid has looked terrific at practice. So I think we're really excited. Everyone's really excited, Cardinals fan or not, to see how this guy does in the preseason.
Yeah, and see, even though the preseason isn't anywhere close to the intensity and the game planning and the preparation and the first quarter through fourth quarter changes and adjustments, and still, you find out pretty quickly whether or not the basic physical skills translate to that level. I mentioned this earlier in the week. Chris Johnson, when he was a rookie with the Titans in 2008, they gave him the ball. It was like if he shot out of a cannon. Nobody had a shot at getting him. That translates to the regular season. If we see Kyler Murray moving in relation to the defensive players like he did at Oklahoma, that's going to be bad news for everyone. I want to see that arm on the run. I want to see that arm in the pocket. I want to see, can he see over the guys in front of him? Players like Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, and Baker Mayfield have pulled that off, but it's a fascination in many respects, and there's also a fear factor there, because I just worry that he's not going to be able to deal with those very large, very fast, very strong men who are going to be chasing around and hitting him like he's never been hit before. How about a couple of others? And Quinnen Williams of the Jets, from a defensive perspective, I just love the guy. He's got a great personality. But, I think he also is going to be able to flip the switch, and that smile is going to be gone, and he's going to be ready to do what needs to be done when it's time for him to create havoc. And I feel like at some point the 49ers, they just need to not pay attention to Jets games, because I think they should have considered Quinnen Williams over Nick Bosa with that second pick. And I have a weird feeling that Quinnen Williams is going to have more of an impact, Charean.
Well, Nick Bosa's on my list of guys I want to see, and it's for that reason. Of course, he's a guy who missed most of last season and, had the productive career for what he played at Ohio State, but he didn't play that much. So I'm really excited to see Nick Bosa with the 49ers. You're right about Quinnen Williams. It'll be fun to see what he can do, obviously, with the Jets. And then another defensive player, I think, is Devin Bush Devin White with the Buccaneers. I think he's going to be really good with the Bucs at that linebacker position, and I think it's going to be he's going to add a lot to that defense going forward. But I remember back a few years ago, 3 years ago, Ezekiel Elliott laid a hit in the preseason on Cam Chancellor, just absolutely ran over him, and you knew Ezekiel Elliott was going to be a good football player. That's what you want to see in the preseason from these guys. Then you know that they're ready. They can play in the NFL in week one. And that's what you're referring to with Kyler Murray. That's what the Cardinals want to see and the 49ers want to see from Bosa and these other rookies. They want to see plays like that they know they're ready week one.
Yeah, there's a basic eyeball test, and it's irrelevant to any of the realities of being in a regular season game, but it is very relevant to the reality of being on a football field with other NFL caliber talent. Do you pass that eyeball test? And we'll be seeing that with Kyler Murray.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.